Camera close as a mug. We got a quick video. We're going over top anime, my anime suggestions for new anime watchers, and even weebs, people that have been watching anime. But you could do it by platforms like Netflix, streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. Those are the things we're doing, and all of these will be on Crunchyroll. All of these will be on Crunchyroll. So if you don't have Crunchyroll, here's a picture. Or just look to your app store, Crunchyroll, simple. And let's get into starting off first, Netflix. Hey, watch the one more thing before we start. Watch the whole video because some of these anime I named, like on Netflix, they're also in Hulu, and some of them are in HBO Max. But I just have them under Netflix because they have either more episodes or I watched them on that. Okay, and now let's get into the video. I'm trying to do three. I'm gonna try to do three for each. First one, Netflix. My first pick is Hunter x Hunter. This is also on HBO Max. Actually, this is the full seasons on HBO Max. But Hunter x Hunter, I call this Arc Haven because every arc in this anime is straight heat. This is one of my favorite animes by far. They have no bad episodes. There's like 3 filler episodes probably in the whole thing. No bad episodes. Great characters, great fight scenes. Like, this is definitely top 3 anime that I've watched, and I've watched countless anime. It's about a person basically trying to find his dad. Until he's 12 years old, he thought his parents were dead, and then at 12, he finds his dad is something called a hunter, which is basically, how can I explain what a hunter is? He basically trying to find his dad, and he's a spy. He's a spy, simple. And then he has to find his dad, simple. So they go through playing a whole video game. He has to go through something like the tuning exams. Like this exam arc, all exam arcs in anime are fire, but this exam arc is top 3, called the Hunter exam. He has to fight people. My point is, every arc in this anime is straight heat. There's no bad episodes. But some people, and it's only 150 episodes. That's why some people don't want to watch it, because it's not 100% finished. But the author that is in it, he's like, has a heart condition or something, so he can't finish it. But 2011 Hunter x Hunter. Next anime, Demon Slayer. You should know about Demon Slayer. 2019 anime of the year, and it has the highest Japanese movie, highest selling anime movie of all time, Demon Slayer. But I'm talking about season 1 because season 2 hasn't came out yet. It's coming out this year, actually. So season 1, his family is killed by demons, except for his sister. She got bitten by a demon. She turns into a demon. And then, there's people called demon slayers. She turned into a demon, and then a demon slayer tries to kill her, basically. But she's not like other demons. She doesn't attack humans. So Tanjiro, the main character, he tries to be a demon slayer to protect his sister. Simple. I think it's fire. Like, the stats speak for itself. This series has the highest anime movie of all time. So like, the stats literally speak for itself. It's not on Hulu. It's only on. You can find season 1 on Netflix. Simple. That's it. That's all I can think of. It might be on Hulu actually. I'm pretty sure it's just on Netflix. Season 1 is on Netflix. The movie's out now. You can't find the movie nowhere. It's just out in theaters now. And that's what I have for Demon Slayer. Simple. Great. Oh, the animation is fire. Top notch. And then you'll love the characters. Simple. And I watch all of these in sub. I don't know how good the dub is on the voice acting, but the show is still good. So, and we got Death Note. Our last one for Netflix. But the thing about Death Note is there's like no fighting. So if you want fighting in anime, I don't recommend Death Note. But Death Note everybody has to watch Death Note. If you like anime, okay. If you consider yourself a heavy anime watcher and you have not watched Death Note, there's no reason why you don't watch Death Note. There's 40 episodes, 37 episodes. I don't know why one of you watch Death Note. It's about this person. He picks up a notebook. He can write anybody's name in the Death Note, and then they die. Simple. And there's people hunting him down. but like they use 1,000 IQ strategy to, like, there's two people, the world's best detective, and then Light, who goes by the name of Kara. He wants to be a god, and then if you're doing something wrong, write your name in the death note. Simple. But this is my favorite non-fighting anime because there's no fighting in it, but it's so good, and it's only 37 episodes. Simple. And that's all for Netflix. Netflix and anime, I would say it's behind. Ooh, I know. I got Netflix number 1 in anime, then Hulu, then HBO Max. But HBO Max, they have good quality anime. They just don't got a lot. But onto Hulu. And we out. Let's get onto Hulu. Hulu. They're up there in anime. I'm not gonna lie. They got some good things. They spend a lot of their budget on anime. I can tell. First thing they got Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. This is my favorite anime. Naruto's my favorite anime. The GOAT. It's my GOAT. And I also have I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get into that. I also have Dragon Ball on Hulu too. But Naruto. This is my favorite anime. Every arc hits, slaps. It's like, yes, okay. If I'm saying all the anime I watch, it has three of the top 5 arcs I've ever seen. 3 of the top 5 arcs I've ever seen. So you know how good that is? But most people might disagree, but okay, so it's basically about this kid. He got bullied, tarnished by his village because there's destruction to the village by a fox that's in him. Basically, a huge fox that's in him. And I'm describing this horribly wrong, but there's like a demon inside of him, basically, that hurt the village like 100 years ago. Then he's born with it inside of him, but he doesn't know. Of course, he's a little kid, but then he just wants to be the Hokage, the leader, basically the president of the nation, and he wants people to start respecting him. Bro, it is so amazing. Storyline amazing, characters amazing. Like, everything is so amazing. It's perfect in this anime. Not Boruto though. Don't watch that. Just save your time. But Naruto, if there's any anime on this list, I recommend it's Naruto, especially for new anime watchers. Naruto and Hunter x Hunter, those are heat. But I don't know how nobody dislikes Naruto. They're so overrated, some people say. But I don't know how. It's Naruto, it got fighting. The animation is heat, especially for a time. It came out in 2006, and the animation is better than some animation now. 2006. Animation, fight scenes, characters, plot. It got some of the best storyline in all of anime. Like, it's Naruto. If you've never heard, okay, like, it's top 3. Naruto's like the second most known in anime, second or third behind Goku and Vegeta. So I'm telling you, Naruto. This is what I recommend. And there's people coming at them because they want to seize the power of the demon inside of them, basically. But the fight scenes are top notch in this. Like, there's no, and once you're dead, you're dead. There's no recurring back. But Naruto's, I recommend this to anybody that's watching anime if you have not seen it. And then there's Naruto Shippuden that's after it. But you can see this is on Netflix and Hulu. But Netflix, it like cuts off in like season 4, and then you gotta watch that an episode because there's a whole bunch of fillers. So I would watch it on Hulu. That's why I picked Hulu. I'll watch it on Hulu. But next anime is My Hero Academia. Now, don't sleep. The fan base is weird. They're total weirdos. They're weird. They're weirdos. I'm a fan of My Hero. One of my favorite anime. But the fan base, those cosplayers and the weirdos, they're weird. But don't judge it on its fan base. Just watch the show. You don't have to be a part of the fan base. Like, this is one of my favorite animes, but I'm not lumped in with them. Maybe I'll put a weird picture up right here, but they're weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're weird. But it's a boy that's, okay, so 80% of the population, they have a quirk, basically superpowers. Some are good, some are bad, but he is that part of that 20% that doesn't. But his dream since he was a kid has always been a superhero. Always to be a superhero. And then he doesn't have it, but gets granted the power. I'm just gonna spoil it, but because it happens in like episode 2 or episode 1, he gets granted the power to become a superhero, and then we get to see him grow up to become the greatest hero. Simple as that. Fight scenes amazing. This is a great great, great, great start to anime. And if you don't know what anime is about, just don't judge it on its fan base. If you haven't watched it because of its fan base, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. If you haven't watched it because the fan base is full of weirdos. But this is the #1 anime I recommend for people that are just getting into anime. Simple, superpowers, no jutsus, no freaking kamehamehas, just superpowers. Like same thing that'll be in cartoons, just superpowers. And this is the #1 anime I recommend for beginners. Next anime. This is for people who may have not watched this. Now this is so hard to describe, so look this up if I'm describing it weirdly. Plunderer. It's only on Hulu. My Hero is on Hulu, and that's it too. It's only on Hulu. And Crunchyroll. I told you, all of these anime are on Crunchyroll. But Plunder. So, it's a world that is based on numbers. Everybody has a special count for their number. Like, what if when it hits 0, you die. So what if my number is, every step I take, that's a count on my number. But every second I sit down, my number goes down. And then when it hits 0, I die. And then there's people, there's people that don't die. I haven't watched this since January 2020. But I'm telling you, it's so good. So it's dominated by numbers. And there's people, like, I'm not going to say superheroes, but I don't know what they're called. Because like I said, I haven't watched this in a minute. But they're like superheroes that basically, they're going to war. It's a war, basically. And then people have superheroes. I'm pretty sure they're aces that they're battling each other. That's as simple as I can put it. They're battling each other, and it's a world formed by numbers. But there's one person, like the characters in this. If you like mystery, not mystery, but if you like mystery, not knowing what's next, I'll go with this anime. It's only 24 episodes, 1 season. If you watch most of these animes I'm naming is mainstream, just give Plunderer a try. Most of the animes I'm naming is mainstream for like beginners, but so you probably watched all of these. But Plunder, I guarantee you probably haven't watched this. And it's heat. Trust. Okay, last one we got Dragon Ball Goku. Hulu does not have Dragon Ball Z. There's Dragon Ball GT, that's not Z. There's Dragon Ball Super, that's not Z. You gotta watch Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z you can find on Funimation. And that's the only place you can find it. And then I'm pretty sure you got to watch it with ads or you got to pay for it. So Dragon Ball, you should know about Goku. It's a boy. It's a monkey boy. He's a Saiyan. And then he lands on Earth. He meets this teenage girl that is trying to find Dragon Balls to grant a wish. I haven't watched this in a minute. I forgot what she wanted, but I'm not going to spoil it even if I didn't know. But she has to find 7 Dragon Balls, so they travel around the world, get trained to become the greatest martial artists after when they find their Dragon Balls. And then you should know the rest. It's freaking Goku. That's all I gotta say. It's Goku. They be boxing. Some people don't like it because it's not that very good of a storyline. Some people will say the plot is not that good. That's why I like Naruto better. But come on, it's Goku. It's a good anime at the end of the day. Like the training scenes are top notch. So like what else can I say? Tournament scenes. Every anime I name in this, the tournament scenes are top quality. But that's good. That's basically the plot. Like they find Dragon Balls, and after them making their wish, which I'm not gonna say what was their wish, they train to be the best martial artists on the planet, or then later in the universe. Simple. Now that's Hulu. That's my 4 picks for Hulu. HBO Max is next. We got HBO Max. Our first one is Promised Neverland, which you can find on Hulu, HBO Max, and Netflix. All 3 of them. But Promised Neverland. Season 1 is amazing, perfect. 9.10 out of 10. I'm not even gonna lie to you, 10 out of 10. Season 1, season 2, it fall off, but it's not completely horrible. But it's not horror. It's more scary. It's definitely not horror. But it's 3 kids. They find out that they're in a farm, like a farm. They're basically a farm for demons. It's not weird. I promise. but they're farming kids. It's a demon civilization outside, and then there's kids in the farming. Demons are farming kids for their mind to become better, so then they could eventually, when they turn a teenage, 13 or 12, they get shipped to demons, and demons eat them. Simple as that. Demons eat them, and then they're trying to find a way to get out. Sorry for that. They're trying to find a way to get out. Simple. They're trying to find a way to get out and not get aimed by the demons. Simple as I think. Not that much fighting in it. That's as much as I can think. Not that much fighting in it. And the orphans. That's all I could say. Mob Psycho 100 next. Dang, video already like 30 minutes. This isn't gonna be long. But Mob Psycho 100 next on Hulu, on HBO Max. It's only on HBO Max. Mob Psycho 100. Animation, top tier. It's a little weird at the beginning, but the fight scenes, animation are perfect. I don't know why they animated like that, but come on, the animation is top tier, especially in the fights. It's a person with psychic powers, but when he can't express emotions. But when his count, he has like a percentage counter. When it hits 100, all of emotions are out. That's the best I can describe. All of his emotions blow out. So if he's mad, it becomes like a Super Saiyan. In mad form, if he's sad, it becomes like a Super Saiyan. He's just sad. But in sad form, it's psychics. So there's a number of people in psychics. That's the power scale. Psychic people, psychic powers. And only a few people have psychic powers. It's not known to the public. They're just people with psychic powers. Only some people know, like the conspiracy people, like scientists, they know. But Mob Psycho 100, if you love animation, watch it, and it's hilarious. It's funny. It's a comedic anime with some good fight scenes. Season 2 is out, and they got renewed for season 3. Young middle school is perfect. Oh, and the animation is perfect. The animation is pretty good. But it's definitely, none of these animes I named are horrible. But on to the next one. We got our last one, Jujitsu Kaisen. Jujitsu Kaisen. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Number one anime in 2020. Yeah, in 2020. I'm not wrong. 2020. Okay. It's a young high school student named Yuji. He joins a secret organization, and he's trying to kill a powerful curse. Fight scenes, immaculate. My bad, some parts of my fight scenes are good, animation is good. I don't know what else I could say. Everything is good. Nothing bad about this anime. I haven't finished it, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's my biggest regret. I haven't finished it, and all of it is it's the number one anime 2021. But I have so much shows to watch. But you can binge this. You can binge this. Totally, you can binge this. But it's on HBO Max. Full first season on HBO Max. That's all I can think of. Tell me your favorite anime I named down below in the description, because I couldn't say that much about Jujutsu Kaisen because I don't want to spoil it. But tell me what you think in the description. Simple. Well, tell me your favorite anime that I named and animes that I missed. And we out.